I told you better get one this morning.
Oh my God. What a rush.
The rush is different for everyone. It's hours and hours of hard work and dedication. Why do we pursue our sport with relentless passion? We do it for that exhilarating, heart-pounding, pulse-exploding feeling. It requires year-round preparation for that ultimate moment of truth. We travel thousands of miles across the country while capturing every moment along the way. Most people don't understand, and some have said we have an obsession. We do it for one simple reason. That one amazing moment in time. We are the Rush.
Every story about a big deer and its history usually starts with that first sighting, a shed, or a trail cam picture of that buck. It also starts with a nickname, and this mammoth buck's first nickname was Captain Hook, given to him by Rob Power of Troublesome Creek Outfitters. He nicknamed him Captain Hook because of the 4 or 5 inch hook coming off his right main beam. I've never really been a trophy hunter, but from the first spy point pic that Rob emailed me of this giant-bodied, incredibly massive rack deer, I became obsessed and came up with another nickname that just seemed to stick. From that day on, he was known as Mr. Mass. The word mass was an understatement on this amazing Missouri whitetail. And the more spy point video that Rob sent me, the more I couldn't wait to get back to TCO to hunt him. Rob started getting one video after another of Mr. Mass on his IR5 on a gorgeous plot of imperial clover right next to a stand that he nicknamed Annie's Corners. Ann Lavery and her fiance, Chad Hoover, had booked a hunt with Rob Power for an early season hunt because I was bragging about all the big bucks that we see there every year at the beginning of the season. Okay, I am with Paul Power. He used to be shorter than me when I first started coming here.
Grew up a little bit.
But he is the head guide here. His dad's the outfitter, but you're the head guide. And this is the scene of the crime, where you videoed Cody Krasinski last year.
Yep,
shooting
sure
a
was.
nice buck right here.
back here on the Circle Food Plot, Whitetail Institute, and had rattling a shooter behind us. Cody stood up. I told him to draw back when he got behind that big brush pile where a tree fell down, and Cody drew back and couldn't get a shot right away like I thought he could. The brush was a little too tall.
Hey, good shot, baby. Give me some right there.
Yes,
Beautiful, hey, baby.
yes, he takes care of it all right here. Didn't even know it was coming in.
Look at that stud, brother.
What the fuck? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Outstanding, buddy. Good job, boys. The young guns got it done.
Up in Alaska's high country, where boys become men, washed in bear spit in the bitter cold of adventure, one learns the mountain has no respect for the unprepared or second class. From the wet muck below to the icy crests of rock towers, only one waterproofing smacks Mother Nature out of her boots. It's earned its birthright on the top of the world. Water Guard and Snow Seal, when you expect greatness.
What makes SpyPoint trail cameras the most advanced scouting products on the market? Live 3G cell phone transmission for viewing your photos anywhere in the world. New black flash LED lights will not spook game at night. 7-zone sensors for faster trigger speeds and centered images. A removable inner unit for viewing your photos on the go or in your stand. And wireless data backup capabilities in the case of camera theft. Get the point? Get SpyPoint.
How do you improve on the Evo? You start with its DNA. Then engineer a bow that is fast, lightweight, and features the best technology. The center lock 2 pockets are highly adjustable, light, and quiet. The riser, forged from ultralight aircraft aluminum, creates a bow that weighs a mere 3.7 pounds. The flex cable slide flexes during the draw cycle, relieving lateral torque. And the core hybrid cams deliver a blistering 352 feet per second. Introducing the new Dream Season DNA. Experience PSE. Experience performance.
Cody drew back and couldn't get a shot right away like I thought he could. The brush was a little too tall.
Hey, good shot, baby. Give me some right there.
Yes,
Beautiful, hey, baby.
yes, he takes care of it all right here. Didn't even know it was coming in.
Look at that stud, brother.
What the fuck?
Cody's buck was a stud. Too bad for him, he couldn't resist Rob's gorgeous plot of imperial whitetail clover. Rob decided to have Ann Lavery hunt Cody's lucky stand on opening day of Missouri's deer season. Ann saw plenty of deer on the first several days of the season, but on the 4th day, after making a mock scrape with Black Widow deer lures, she was about to have several bucks right in her lap and would have to make a decision. You know, Ann looked cool as ice as she let that nice buck pass right by her. He was just a little young, and she kept seeing the spy point video of some of the TCO giants and decided she might have to come back next year to maybe arrow a buck of a lifetime. Troublesome Creek Outfitters has so many good farms and great bucks, it's hard to know where to go. That's not an accident because Rob and his guides work really hard at growing big deer. It was September 15th, opening day, and long before we knew anything about Mr. Mass. So Rob sent me to a farm that he knew there were several freaks walking around.
Hey all you Rush junkies, don't forget to check us out on Facebook at The Rush TV. We're giving away lots of prizes and you can even watch our show online.
You've planned the perfect hunt. Now get the perfect gear with the new Carbon Access Sight and Quiver by True Glow. This ultra-lightweight duo is made of a durable carbon composite construction. The carbon sight weighs less than 3.5 ounces with precision adjustability. And the Carbon Quiver's positive Camlock mounting system is ideal for smooth one-handed adjustments. Both have the True Touch Soft Feel technical coating and are available in your favorite camo pattern. The perfect lightweight gear for the perfect hunt. True Glow.
Want to attract more deer and grow trophy bucks on your property? Well, here's a news flash. You don't have to spend big bucks to learn how. We're the Whitetail Institute of North America. We've spent decades researching and developing products specifically for whitetail deer. Call us today and we'll send you 7 Imperial Whitetail seed packets and a free copy of our Producing Trophy Whitetails DVD. All you pay is $9.95 shipping and handling. The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results.
It was September 15th, opening day, and long before we knew anything about Mr. Mass. So Rob sent me to a farm that he knew there were several freaks walking around.
We are back in action, opening day, 2012 here in Missouri, hunting with our good friend Rob Power, Troublesome Creek Outfitters. He's got some really good shooters, and got a couple little ones, 150-ish, and some giant ones, and they've been getting them on some trail cameras, so we're excited. We're going to get in the stand, we're early. Probably won't see anything real quick, but who knows? It's a little bit warm, mid-70s, sunny. We're going to spray down with some Atsko, get in our stand, and Kevin's going to hit record. Right?
That's right. And focus.
Focus. Definitely coming. We've got a whole flock full of turkeys. They're kind of feeding in the cornfield, headed our way. If they get close enough, we're gonna launch a Grim Reaper at 1 because we can kill 2 turkeys on a Missouri tag. Missed him.
Yes, I did miss him, but somehow or another, I wasn't disappointed because the next day we discovered we had several more incredible bucks on another one of Rob's farm on our Spy Point video. Only one problem, Kevin and I had to go home, but it was just a few weeks later when Rob started getting the first Spy Point videos of Mr. Mass, and I knew I'd be heading back to TCO at the end of October.
Just to the south of us right here, not maybe 40 yards, we got a beautiful couple-acre field of whitetail institute clover that the deer are tearing up. And we saw our buck, Mr. Mass, on our Spy Point. He was here Monday night at 5:30 in the set that Kevin and I hunted this morning. So we're back in the bedroom. We're pulling out everything we got. It's gonna get dead cold.
Over the millennia, males have fought over it. Males have even died for it. They did it for a good-smelling lady. So get real, hunters. You need Black Widow deer lures. It's simple. They work.
To solve sight and scent issues. ATSCO brings you the 4-step system. Fool a whitetail's eyes by removing the UV blue from your camo with UV Killer. Next, remove scent from your body with Sport Wash hair and body soap. Then, remove smelly detergent residue with Sport Wash. Finally, kill all odor with no odor oxidizer spray. 4 steps to success by ATSCO.
Knives and game processing kits for the rush are provided by Outdoor Edge, the finest quality knives and tools for the big game hunter.
That look says it all. I was frustrated beyond belief. After arriving a day after Mr. Mass started showing himself in the daylight and we were leaving for Illinois, I had a gut feeling that Mr. Mass was going to show himself in that same set that Kevin and I hung. And a few days later, Pennsylvania hunter Chris Wade was about to have a rush of the massive kind.
We're out with Rob Power here at Troublesome Creek Outfitters. Jason, my cameraman, just killed a nice heavy 8-pointer this morning. We saw another big shooter, that was with him, came through before. Neither one of us get a shot. Hopefully him or one of the other good bucks we got in here will sneak in here tonight and give us a shot opportunity. Hopefully we knock him down. We'll catch you in a bit. She saw me. Was that Mr. Mass?
That was a big one, buddy. I'm not sure if it was Mr. Mass or not. It was huge.
She saw me move. She saw me pull back. That was my only chance to draw.
Yes, Chris, that was the one and only Mr. Mass. And I feel for you. I never even saw him on the hoof, but I dreamed about the exact moment you had, except for that nasty old doe blowing the deal. 4 or 5 days went by without another sighting of Mr. Mass, until the rifle opener when Chris's fellow PA hunter, Adam Lawrence, completed the final chapter of the Mr. Mass story by truly shooting a Missouri giant. If you're interested in hunting incredible deer at affordable prices, then message us at the Rush TV Facebook page or give Rob Power at TCO a call.
Hi, I'm Andy Bogolski, the owner of Blackwater Deer Lures, and this is your Widowmaker tip of the week. We're going to take a Blackwater Deer Lure drag rag and take it right out of the package. A lot of people, they drag, use drag rags to attract deer and do a scent line. What you have to do, every 10-15 yards, spray it again. 2 times, 3 times, because what a deer is doing is tracking you to its strongest source. So if you just dip it or spray it 1 time and you take it 100 yards, 150 yards to the woods, what's happening to this scent by the time you go 150 yards? It's getting less. Never drag it right to your tree stand. Always drag it upwind of your stand, 10-15 yards. Make a little bit of a J hook, what I mean is like a half circle, and hang it in a branch there. That way you don't have the deer walking right towards his tree stand, looking right at you as he's coming. If he's off center a little bit, 10-15 yards, he's not looking at you. Do yourself a favor, keep spraying it every 10-15 yards, and keep it saturated. That way, your odds will be better that a buck will track you right to your tree stand. Remember, it's simple. They work.
Products have been provided by these fine sponsors. For more information and current air times, go to hunttherush.com.